What is my favorite Patek Philippe Nautilus? I'll tell you, it's the 5980. I'll give away the secret. It's not the 5711. I'll tell you why coming up. Fresh from the showcase here, SwissWatchExpo, we are talking about the Patek Philippe Nautilus this morning. And I've got one here that is really rare and hard to find. This is the 5980. And I'm sure you noticed the differences right away that it's not a 5711. The 5711 is by far the most popular Patek Philippe Nautilus, the most sought after, the most expensive. But I would argue that this is actually, to me, for a lot of people, probably the better choice. So the 5980, it's a little bit bigger. When you put it on, it has just a bigger presence on the wrist. And that's one thing I really like about it. The 5711 is much more of a slim, gentleman's kind of watch. It's made to fit under a shirt sleeve. But this one, to me, really fits the modern sensibilities a lot better as far as just the size and the way that it wears. So what we're looking at with this watch is a 40.5 millimeter case where the 5711 is only 40 millimeter. Now, half a millimeter doesn't make a lot of difference, but what you have here is not only the traditional Nautilus kind of wings here on the sides of the porthole, but you have a start and stop pusher that also makes it look a little bit wider. But overall, the big thing that makes a difference to me on this one is the thickness. So if you see the side, the case back is rather large. It's an exhibition case back with the sapphire crystal so that you can see that beautiful movement. Of course, one of the reasons you're buying a Patek Philippe to begin with is their extreme care to decoration and polishing every surface and chamfering every angle. So you want to be able to see that and enjoy it. But the overall thickness on this watch is 12.2 millimeters, where on the 5711, it's a slim 8.3. So the difference between 8.3 and 12.2 is pretty severe. So when you put it on, it does sit up higher, but not too much. I mean, it's not like you're putting on the thickest kind of Planet Ocean or something like that. It really is just kind of the right size. And I don't have the biggest wrists in the world. We've talked about that, but I think it looks great on me. So hint to my wife there, if you happen to be watching this video, this is the right one, the 5980. Of course, the bracelet is a little bit thicker than it is on the 5711, which is correct for it being a thicker, larger watch. It does sit higher on the wrist. The dial design is very similar to the 5711. It has the horizontal lines that the Nautilus is known for. But one thing that's interesting about it, I think this sub-dial is genius. And it really gives the whole look of the watch a little extra pop that you don't get with the 5711. It's really a genius design. It is a sub-dial that shows the seconds, the minutes, and the hours of the chronograph all on the display. No, I'm sorry, the minutes and the hours. The seconds is here on the main chronograph hand. So we'll just stop it, let you see how that is. We'll stop it and reset. And you can see everything from the 6 o'clock reset as well. The date window on this one is a little larger than you see on the 5711 as well, which makes it a little bit more interesting. Of course, this movement, it's got all of the modern features you would expect. It has the column wheel mechanism, a vertical clutch, the 21 karat central rotor, a power reserve of 45 to 55 hours. So absolutely nothing to complain about. Anything about the design, the execution, the look of the watch, the way it'll feel when you're wearing it. I guess the bottom line is for fans of a little bit more robust, masculine, bulkier, heavier watch, we'll prefer this one. If you saw the two of them next to each other, no doubt which one you would choose. But if you like the slim, elegant, gentlemanly style of the 5711, nothing wrong with that either. I'm not going to shoot you down for preferring the 5711. But for my money, I like the 5980 better. Check our website and see if it's still available. Give us a call. Click the like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll be happy to talk Patek Philippe Nautilus with you when you give us a call.